Have you ever wondered why modern Chinese goes left to right just like English? But if you open up an old Chinese book, the text is vertical, starting at the top right corner and running down the page. For thousands of years, Chinese people wrote completely differently from today, and the reason is surprisingly practical. It all comes down to the writing material. The bamboo scroll problem. Forget paperbacks. Ancient Chinese books were made from bamboo strips tied together with string. Imagine 100 popsicle sticks strung together in a long roll. To read it, you unroll with your left hand and roll back up with your right. Now picture writing on it. If you wrote left to right, your arm would constantly crush the part you hadn't rolled out yet, which would be very inconvenient and quite annoying. But if you wrote top to bottom, right to left, everything flowed smoothly. Problem solved. Unless you're left-handed. Sorry guys, history wasn't on your side. This bamboo scroll habit lasted from the spring and autumn period all the way to the Tang dynasty. Over 1,000 years. By then, the style was basically engraved into the cultural DNA. Even when paper replaced bamboo, people still wrote the same way. Because why change what already works? Enter the West. Then came the 19th century. Gunboats in Guangzhou, opium wars, China meets the modern world. Suddenly, learning from the West wasn't optional anymore. Fast forward to the 20th century, China embraced simplified characters and the vernacular movement. Now, the vernacular movement, to oversimplify, was replacing ye olde hither-thither Shakespearean Chinese with words normal people actually used. And with all this modernization, eventually people thought, hey, maybe we should stop making foreigners tilt their heads sideways to read our newspapers. The big flip. In the 1950s, big names started to suggest officially switching to horizontal writing, left to right, just like most of the world. By 1955, the Ministry of Education held a nationwide conference, and on January 1st, 1956, the People's Daily, China's biggest newspaper, flipped the switch. From then on, the standard was set. China would officially write horizontally left to right. And that's why today, modern Chinese people and modern Chinese books tend to write like much of the Western world. So here's the takeaway. The ancient writing direction wasn't some mystical tradition. It was simply ergonomics. Bamboo scrolls made right to left vertical writing the easiest option. And it stayed that way for thousands of years, just out of habit. And only in the last 70 years did China flip the script to write horizontally. It's kind of wild, right? China spent millennia writing one way, and then, within a single generation, completely changed it.